set to show you the seeding and pairings, so get out your bracket sheet, get those pencils ready. Here are the basics. Of the 65 available tournament bids, 31 are automatically given to conference champions. The tournament committee hands out the remaining 34 bids on an at-large basis. An opening round game will take place on Tuesday night to narrow the field to 64 teams. But before we unveil the brackets for this season, here's a look at the final top 25 media poll of the season. There's certainly one big shift that we'll be talking about. A new team has made the top 25 this week. The Southern Miss Golden Eagles are back in the poll as the number 24 team. The media rankings are what everyone's been following for the last 4 months. But in just a minute, the selection committee's opinion is going to be the only one that matters. Now let's take a look at the NCAA tournament bubble and see which teams are sitting at home with their fingers crossed, hoping to see their name in the brackets. There are a lot of worthy
Couple interesting bubble teams here. I think Notre Dame is in. They did beat Duke this year, and they lost by 1 point in overtime to Duke in the other game, so they really pushed Duke.
Sure, it's been a long week for those teams, but the wait's almost over. The NCAA selection committee has finished its meeting, and we're ready to unveil the top 4 seeds in this year's tournament. The Maryland Terrapins are the top overall seed.
What?
They will play in the East region. On to the second number 1 seed, who will play in the South region. The Duke Blue Devils are seeking their 4th NCAA championship in school history. The Connecticut Huskies are our 3rd number 1 seed, and they'll play in the Midwest Regional. They're back in the tournament again, and no doubt they'll be feeding off the experience of last year's appearance as they try to get to the Final Four this year. And finally, our 4th number 1 seed will play in the West Region. The Arizona Wildcats are in the tournament field as a number 1 seed for the 5th time in the history of their program. Now,
Let's see it. The committee got this one wrong. Maryland should not be the number 1 overall seed. Duke should. Well, Maryland may have probably won the Big Ten tournament, but if they didn't even win the Big Ten tournament, they didn't deserve that. Like, come on. Duke should be number 1.
Those games will be played on Saturday, April 3rd. Then we'll be on to the national championship game on Monday night, April the 5th. Any surprises in there for you, Clark?
I think they got the teams right, but I'm a little curious about how they're ordered. The selection of the top overall seed differs with the opinion of the media, which will raise some eyebrows across the country.
So, with the number 1 seeds out of the way, it's finally time to tackle. First up, the Maryland Terrapins are the top seed, finishing at 30-3. They won both the regular season and conference tournament titles in the Big Ten. They will take on the winner of the opening round play-in game between Texas Pan American with 13 wins and Canisius from the Metro Atlantic Conference. And now, the number 8 seed, the Syracuse Orange, come into the tournament on the strength of a 3rd-place finish in their conference regular season and were losers in their first game at their conference tournament. They're going to play the number 9 seed, the Davidson Wildcats, who were semifinalists in their conference tournament, finishing at 21-9. UCLA comes in as the number 5 seed, finishing at 22-9. And they will take on the 12th seed from the Horizon League, the Phoenix of Wisconsin Green Bay, with 21 wins. Villanova enters the field as the number 4 seed from the Big East. This is their 30th appearance to the NCAA tournament in the history of their school. They'll be getting ready to face the number 13 seed, the New Mexico State Aggies, finished the season with 22 wins.
The Villanova Wildcats are going to provide serious matchup problems to any team that doesn't have depth and defensive ability at both guard spots. They have outstanding backcourt play at both ends of the court. It's the main reason they've made it this far, and they're going to have to maintain that form if they want to do some damage in this tournament.
The Tennessee Volunteers are in as the number 6 seed. They'll be taking on the number 11 seed, the Illinois Fighting Illini, with 19 wins. Georgetown comes in as the number 3 seed, finishing at 25-6. Florida Atlantic comes in to face them at number 14 with 18 wins. The tournament and regular season championships of the Big South. Our number 7 seed from the Pac-10, the Stanford Cardinals, were rewarded for their outstanding play this season with an at-large bid and a ticket to the Big Dance. They are going to play the number 10 seed, the Virginia Cavaliers, who were semifinalists in their conference. Next up is the number 2 seed, the Cincinnati Bearcats, have established themselves as one of the best teams from Conference USA. They'll be going up against the 17 wins. This marks their first appearance all time in the NCAA. Some of the lower seeds in this bracket have the ability to not only compete with the high seeds, but win a few games. Next up, the Duke Blue Devils are the top seed, finishing at 29-3. They won both the regular season and conference tournament titles in the ACC. They'll take on the Rams, the number 16 ranked team. This marks their first appearance in the NCAA tournament in team history. Nebraska comes in as the number 8 seed, finishing at 18-12. Ohio State comes in to face them at number 9 with 20 wins and a chance to prove they're right where they belong among the top 65 teams in the nation. Wisconsin enters the field as the number 5 seed from the Big Ten. This is their 15th appearance all time in the NCAA tournament. They'll be getting ready to face the number 12 seed, the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers, finished the season with 22 wins.
The Wisconsin Badgers do the one thing that all great teams absolutely must do, and that's play tremendous team defense. These guys have been shutting down opponents all year with a combination of speed, intelligence, and sheer determination. There have been NCAA championship teams of all shapes and sizes, but all of them play good, strong defense.
Louisville comes in as the number 4 seed, finishing at 19-10. They'll take on the 13th seed from the A-10 conference, the Red Storm of St. John, with 21 wins. And now the number 6 seed, the Kentucky Wildcats, come into the tournament 5th in their conference during the regular season and were semi-finalists in their conference tournament. They are going to play the number 11 seed, the Aggies of Texas A&M. The Oregon Ducks are in as the number 3 seed. They'll be taking on the number 14 seed, the Southeast Missouri State Redhawks, with 17 wins. Next up is the number 7 seed, the Texas Tech Red Raiders, have established themselves as one of the best teams from the SEC. They'll be going up against the number 10 seed, the Miami Hurricanes. Our number 2 seed is from the Big Ten. The Michigan State Spartans were rewarded for their outstanding play this season with an at-large bid and a ticket to the Big Dance. They're going to play the number 15 seed, the Morehead State Eagles, who came in first in their conference tournament, finishing at 19-11. On to the Connecticut Huskies are the top seed, finishing at 23-3. They were winners of the regular season championship in Conference USA. They'll take on the Oakland Grizzlies, the number 16 ranked team. This is their 3rd appearance ever in the NCAA tournament. Our number 8 seed is from the Pac-10. The Washington Huskies were rewarded for their outstanding play this season with an at-large bid and a ticket to the Big Dance. They're going to play the number 9 seed, the Butler Bulldogs, who were 5th in their conference, finishing at 22-10. The Oklahoma Sooners are in as the number 5 seed. They'll be taking on the number 12 seed, the Fairfield Stag, with 20. Oklahoma State enters the field as the number 4 seed from the Big 12. This is their 24th.
A possible Oklahoma State, Oklahoma round 2? Jeez.
Number 13 seed, the Cougars of the College of Charleston, finished the season with 22 wins.
The Oklahoma State Cowboys have more to prove than any other team in this tournament. They haven't had a lot of experience in the tournament recently, so it's difficult to say exactly how they'll handle it. They've shown they're capable of playing with the best teams in the nation during the regular season. Now they need to show they belong with those teams come tournament time.
Dayton comes in as the number 6 seed, finishing at 26-5. And they take on the 11th seed from the Mountain West Conference, the Nevada Wolfpack, with 21 wins. And now the number 3 seed, the California Golden Bears, come into the tournament first in their conference during the regular season and were winners of their conference tournament. They are going to play the number 14 seed, the Campbell Fighting Camels, who came in first. Next up is the number 7 seed, the Texas Longhorns.
They play Illinois, Chicago.
Florida comes in as the number 2 seed, finishing at 28-6. Northwestern State comes in to face them at number 15 with 16 wins in the tournament championship of the Southland Conference. It's the first question every selection Sunday. Which is the toughest bracket? Well, this bracket looks to me like it wins that prize this year. Not only are the top seeds strong, the lower seeds can be dangerous as well. And finally, let's have a look at the Arizona Wildcats are the top seed, finishing at 25-8. They won both the regular season and conference tournament titles in the Pac-10. They'll take on the Mountaineers of Mount St. Mary, the number 16 ranked team. This is their 3rd appearance all time in the NCAA tournament. Next up is the number 8 seed, the Indiana Hoosiers, have established
My old team, Kansas, a 9 seed.
from the Big Ten. They'll be going up against the number 9 seed, the Kansas Jayhawks, with 19.
What a first-round matchup.
They return once finishing at 26 and 7. Albany comes in to face them at number 13 with 22 wins in the tournament and regular season championships of the America East Conference. Our number 6 seed is from the Big 12, the Kansas State Wildcats.
Notre Dame bubble team, they got in, called it.
Play this season with an at-large bid and a ticket to the Big Dance. They are going to play the number 11 seed, the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame, who were
The performances at Duke probably put them in.
the USC Trojans are in.
Final Four team from a year ago, USC.
They'll be taking on the number 14 seed, the Cornell Big Red, with 21 wins. And now the number 7 seed, the Iowa State Cyclones, come into the tournament as the fourth-place team in their conference during the regular season and were semifinalists in their conference tournament. They are going to play the number 10 seed, the Gonzaga Bulldogs, who came in first in their conference tournament, finishing at 21 and 12. Seton Hall enters the field as the number 2 seed from the Big East. This marks their 10th appearance.
Seton Hall, the Big East tournament champs.
They'll be getting ready to face the number 15 seed, the Black Knights of Army, finished the season with 13 wins.
The Seton Hall Pirates is a team to consider when you're filling out your bracket. They've been through so much this year. Adversity typically helps the team become a championship team. I wouldn't be surprised to see them put it all together over the next few weeks and become the focal point of this competition.
This bracket has the potential to give us a sensational matchup in the regional final if everything goes according to form and the top 2 seeds can survive the early rounds. Clark, give us your take on the tournament's top 16 seed.
Maybe I haven't agreed with the selection.
The South's pretty loaded. I think that's the toughest. Duke, Michigan State, Louisville, and Oregon? Wow.
Wow, has some flaws that are going to keep them from being a dangerous team in that number 3 position. There are usually some Final Four contenders among the 3 seeds, but I look elsewhere this year.
Now, let's see how the conference representation fares. The Big 10 gets 17. The Pac-10 with 6. 6 out of the SEC. The Big East gets 16.
What a down year for the non-power conference.
Let's come back to the bowl teams that we mentioned earlier in the show and see which of the teams were able to get into the tournament.
Texas A&M closed out its season in top form and is very confident heading into the tournament. If they can sustain this top level of play, expect them to do some real damage.
While they start prepping for their first round games, 5 teams on the other side of the page will be full-time students again.
Virginia Tech probably thinks their resume is as good as a few of the teams that got an invitation, but they didn't have that preseason tournament championship or that one big win that would have set them apart.
Thanks, Clark. I'm sure that this year will provide us with a